This Texas restaurants bring so much diversity to our great state, and for 87 years the Texas Restaurant Association has been celebrating these successes. Here to give us a taste of their big event coming up is Chef Adesuwa Alaiho. I know your name.
You nailed it.
I'm so sorry, Adesuwa. Well, today it's all about steak, and you're going to teach us exactly how to do this, but also not just the steak, the cake as well.
Yes. So I love Texas Restaurant Association. For my dish that I'm creating for our show is actually for the love of Texas. It's a celebration of Texas ingredients. So we're using Texas beef, we're using different Texas whiskeys, we're creating lots of fun things. So today what I'm gonna teach you how to do is make a sauce, but we have a lot of different dishes, so you tell me what you wanna see first.
I'm already melting by, you said sauce, but I see steak, the two things that I love so very much. Let's get to the sauce though. I think we could start with that. Well, right now, what kind of cut
So I have a New York strip that's in here. I actually sous vide the New York strip for like 2.5 hours to get it to a medium rare, and then I'm just kind of browning it up with some spices and herbs inside the pan. So that's kind of going right there. But if you want to make, we're going to make it a poivre sauce. I wanted to do a play on a steak frit, so steak and fries. So we have some pomme pavés, which are like little thinly sliced Texas potatoes, with a little bit of truffle oil that we've already deep fried and made them into little French fries. But for the sauce that we're going to make, you need some olive oil in this pan right here.
It does, okay, and at home you could use any olive oil, because I know there's really fancy.
You can do a little bit more.
A little bit more.
Probably like a tablespoon, that's perfect.
Okay,
great. And then you're gonna add in those peppercorns. You don't need
the whole peppercorns.
So I took whole peppercorns and I just crushed them with my rolling pin.
See, the tricks of the trade.
So you can put as many in there, you can put more.
Okay.
That's perfect.
All right.
So we're gonna kind of let those just brown out a little bit in the pan and like get nice and aromatic and fragrant. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is add in some onions.
Yum.
As much as you like.
Well, I would put the whole thing, but I don't know if that's too much.
That's perfect.
Okay. Well, you know what? She said it's perfect.
Whatever you like.
The world is our oyster today.
Roma sauce today.
Yes. So, Adesuwa, tell me how the Texas Restaurant Association has helped you in your career. I know we've seen you on very famous shows, baking competitions and all of that, but how has it impacted you locally?
You know, I think the biggest thing is like the fellowship amongst all the restaurants. You know, we have restaurants that are brand new like mine, and then we have restaurants that have been around for 100+ years. So it's really awesome just to have all of them supporting me and being able to help guide me through the different things that happen in my business. Also with the show that's coming up, it's also very helpful when you're building a restaurant to be able to go and see the products and speak to the vendors, and even helping advocate for the city. So it's really impactful all the way around.
And that's exactly why you're here today.
We're gonna add some garlic into that.
Promote that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes.
Why garlic after? Is it so it doesn't burn?
It doesn't burn, exactly. Okay. So the garlic is, as you can see, is a little bit smaller than the onion. So if you put the garlic in with the onions, it's gonna burn first, or brown before the onions brown. So we just want to add it in after we kind of get the onions kind of sweating. Okay. And then the fun part of this, you can let this kind of go as long as you want it to, but I feel like that's pretty good because we're going to add some broth to it. So you're going to add the Still Austin. Again, celebrating Texas, we have some Texas whiskey. Okay. So we're going to put some Still Austin into the pan.
Hey, don't worry, I won't taste first.
You can have it.
No, it's so strong. Okay, how much should I put in there?
You can put, go ahead, pour. Maybe like 2 tablespoons, go a little bit more.
Ooh.
And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna light this on fire.
Okay, okay, girl.
And we're gonna let that just flambe and kind of burn the alcohol off of the pan, out of the.
Wow, and it looks really pretty too.
It does look pretty, and it makes me look like I'm doing chefy things, right?
You are a chefy chef, so.
I can do chefy things.
That is very, so the purpose of this is not just for the look, it actually serves a purpose for the sauce.
Yes, it helps like reduce some of the alcohol content out, helps with caramelization in the pan, and just enhances the flavor overall. And then what we're gonna do is I have some beef stock that I made last night, so it's just really beef stock. It has some Texas black garlic in there, rosemary, thyme, some of the herbs that we used in our steaks as well. So we're gonna pour that in. You can pour more.
Let me know when.
And we're just gonna kind of let that do its thing and reduce out.
Okay. Delicious.
Perfect.
All right.
Turn the heat up here, and that's gonna kind of go for a second and let that kind of come to a boil and reduce down, and then we're gonna hit it with some cream in a little bit.
All right, well, I'm gonna call in Tony Abruscato.
Perfect.
You are the CEO. Congratulations on
CMO.
CMO. Congratulations on everything you're putting together for San Antonio and Texas.
Right.
What does this mean to you, and what can people expect? Because I know there's a part that's open to the public and another part that is open to industry people.
So the restaurant show itself that's at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center is industry only. family. And that's where you can come in, restaurant owners can come in and learn about products and services and the latest and greatest and foods, Texas foods. We have a whole Go Texan pavilion. We have a Japanese pavilion. We have an Italian pavilion.
Yum.
So it's an opportunity to find out what's happening in it. And then on the public side, we have the Texas Restaurant Awards and the Lone Star Bash. And so the Lone Star Bash is over at the Boeing Center, and that's open to the public. We have 15 chefs cooking food like this and preparing it. We have 10 mixologists, and then we'll have the awards themselves, and then afterwards we'll have a party with a purpose. And so we'll have more desserts, more food, more drinks, more cocktails, and just celebrate the night out with some music.
That sounds so fun. And when can people partake in all of this fun?
So the restaurant show itself is the 14th and 15th, so Sunday and Monday, and then the Lone Star Bash is Sunday evening at the Boeing Center.
Oh, perfect. How is our sauce looking?
It's looking good. I'm gonna go to pull our steak off if you want to do the honors. You put on my cutting board over there.
Well, okay, the cutting board. Let me get it for you. Got you right here. Let me move the brats.
Pull out over here so that I can start resting a little bit.
I'm gonna do this for you.
Perfect.
There you go. Would you say this is perfectly cooked?
It is. I think it should be hopefully medium rare.
All right. Well, Tony and Adesuwa, thank you so much for being with us today as we, say goodbye to everyone. I hope you get a good turnout. I mean, Texas restaurants, all the people that work in this industry, they really make our city so special.
They do.
Especially you. So thank you so much. And Tony, it's great to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
All right.